Program Learning Outcome 3. Use technology to facilitate appropriate assessment and evaluation strategies, and determine the effectiveness of technology in curriculum and instruction. The artifacts I chose to represent this aspect of my MET journey are the formative evaluation feedback I received while developing my online course for EdTech 512, the school technology evaluation I completed for EdTech 501, and the evaluation I developed for EdTech 505. As part of the design process, the online course I developed had to go through a round of formative evaluation to determine if I needed to make any revisions before the course went live. I was interested in user responses in three main categories: course effectiveness, navigation efficiency, and the overall appeal of the course. Using Google Forms, I built a feedback form to share with my course testers to gather their feedback using a combination of Likert scale ratings and open response questions. The data I collected from my course testers allowed me to gain a new perspective on my course and ensure that it was achieving its stated purpose. Using a Google form was particularly helpful because it allowed my course testers to complete their survey at a time that was convenient for them, as well as allowed their feedback to be anonymous. Formative evaluation and opportunities for iteration based on feedback is key to the success and longevity of any initiative. I think that this can be incorporated into a classroom setting as well, with teachers asking for increased student feedback about their experiences with technology and different types of assignments. The Technology Maturity Index and Evaluation Summary was one of the first evaluative assignments I completed as part of the MET program. I was responsible for the role of evaluator, so I was required to collect the evaluation data and summarize my findings. The purpose of the evaluation was to assess the current state of technology integration in a chosen school environment. I collected data across 5 large categories that were divided into smaller indicators with listed criteria. I assigned each indicator the label Emergent, Islands, Integrated, or Intelligent based on the criteria and recorded my rationale for my chosen label. The data I gathered included multiple sources like school documentation, handbook information, classroom observations, and conversations with faculty. Ultimately, I was able to compose a summary of my overall conclusions about technology integration at the school. One of the most important things I learned from completing this evaluation is the importance of specificity and documentation in gathering data. Recording my rationale for each indicator ensured that I was able to support my conclusions and develop a thorough report that could be shared with stakeholders in a professional evaluation scenario. The evaluation I designed and completed focused on an area that is important to me as an educator: communication between teachers and students. I chose to focus on 3 classroom software programs in use at the school where I conducted my evaluation: Gmail, Google Classroom, and Blackboard. Established communication practices at the school indicated that these programs were used for digital communication between teachers and students. I was evaluating how effectively teachers and students were communicating using this current practice. I collected my data through teacher and student surveys, including multiple choice, Likert scale, and open response questions, teacher interviews, and observations of teachers' digital classroom spaces using a checklist. After collecting my data, I completed a narrative report that communicated my findings. Completing this project helped me build my skills in determining what an effective evaluation plan looks like and how to build an evaluation that determines the effectiveness of educational technology in a school environment. My biggest takeaway regarding evaluation and assessment is the importance of evaluation as an ongoing part of developing an effort. Evaluation is not an endpoint, but an integrated part of the design process. Every effort should be built with the understanding that it will be evaluated in order to improve.